what our sponsors was telling us.
Right.
They didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese. So,
yeah.
Well, person.
This is the new season. What are you most excited for? Like, maybe some new players or some new opportunities?
Yeah, we got some great players. Lance Stevenson, Dwight Howard. It's great. Wesley Johnson's been great. Montrezl Harrell been great. The league has been
the Lakers page like he did with the Dodgers.
Got to give him a shot. It's not about what I think. It's about...
What if being a superstar on the court still isn't enough? Ice Cube just dropped a reality check that hit Angel Reese hard, revealing how market value really works in basketball. So why are major brands lining up behind Caitlin Clark instead of Reese? And how did one player turn an entire city into a non-stop fan celebration, while the other struggles to put fans in the seats? The answer might surprise you, and it goes way beyond basketball. Before we continue, let me ask you a quick favor. If you're enjoying this content, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Believe it or not, over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing. It's free for you, but it helps us more than you know. Did you hit the subscribe button? Awesome, thank you. Now, let's get back to it. Picture this. $5 million just for stepping onto the court. That's the kind of offer Caitlin Clark reportedly received. Sounds unreal, right? But here's where the real controversy begins. Angel Reese, despite being one of the most recognizable names in college basketball, didn't receive anything close to that kind of opportunity. And Ice Cube didn't sugarcoat the reason. He put it plainly, "I'm not in the business of losing money."
Clark, but what about Angel Reese? You think she could ball out? She's pretty solid,
Yeah, she's a great player.
Yeah.
Well, person.
This is the new season. What are you most excited for? Like, maybe some new players or some new opportunities?
Yeah, we got some great players. The thing with Caitlin Clark, it was just to unlock millions of dollars for the league because of her stardom.
For brands, this isn't about popularity, it's about business. When the numbers are laid out, the decision becomes obvious. Angel Reese is a star in her own right, but companies view Caitlin Clark as the safer investment. Look at the data. Clark's jersey sales aren't just strong, they're overwhelming the market. Her games routinely draw the largest crowds, filling arenas the way playoff matchups do. Television ratings spike whenever she's on screen, reaching levels few ever expected for women's basketball. Then there's the media attention. Even when she's sidelined, Clark dominates headlines. When she appeared in Chicago last month, fans flooded the streets just hoping to catch a glimpse of her away from the court. By comparison, Reese's homecoming game at LSU, despite her star power, didn't generate that same electricity. Attendance was lighter, cameras lingered less, and the national buzz was noticeably quieter. Reese still holds major endorsements, most notably her partnership with Reebok, but there's growing conversation about stalled momentum. That viral March Madness moment created massive attention, yet the excitement didn't fully carry forward in the way Reese and her camp likely expected. Meanwhile, Clark's influence keeps expanding. Her appeal goes beyond basketball. It's her relatability, her accessibility, and the sense that she connects fans to something bigger than the game. She's become more than a scorer or a headline. She's a symbol of community. So, why does Clark resonate differently with fans while Reese hasn't captured the same nationwide pull? It isn't just about talent. Clark has a rare ability to cross boundaries, geographic lines, team loyalties, and even casual viewership, bringing everyone into the same conversation.
I don't know if we can make that sense.
So, I see. So, maybe an adjusted amount?
What our sponsors was telling us.
Right.
They didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese. So.
Listen, man, you guys dropped Big 3 again. This is a new season. I remember you famously made an offer to Caitlin, the Lakers page like he did with the Dodgers.
Got to give him a shot. It's not about what I think. It's about...
She turns games into full-scale events, and the payoff is obvious. But that raises a tougher question. What about Angel Reese? What's really holding her back? Imagine working your entire life for a moment, only to feel it slowly slipping away. That's where Angel Reese appears to be right now. It's not just the pressure of performing on the court. There are growing whispers about endorsement deals being put on hold, marketing campaigns quietly shelved, and speculation about why her presence in the spotlight has faded. On top of that, the comparisons to Caitlin Clark never stop. And it's easy to see how Reese could feel trapped in a shadow she's been fighting to escape. That shadow shows up everywhere. One well-known YouTuber put it bluntly, "You're good enough to stand on your own now, so why don't you?" It cuts straight to the core of the issue. Reese has the talent, the personality, and the resume. She's a national champion after all. Yet the conversation always seems to circle back to Clark. Some critics argue that Reese's public choices, especially her fiery social media moments, have shaped how fans and brands perceive her. Sponsors tend to prioritize consistency and connection, and moments of controversy can sometimes drown out on-court excellence. The contrast is striking. Clark keeps things simple. She lets her play speak for itself, carrying a calm confidence that feels steady and dependable. Reese brings a very different energy, bold, unapologetic, and loud. But some wonder whether that intensity creates more flash than substance in the public eye. Reebok took a major gamble on Reese's star power, but rumors suggest the return hasn't matched expectations. Her brand still hasn't fully broken free from constant comparisons to Clark, framing her more as a rival than as a standalone icon. Here's the reality. Modern sports marketing runs on authenticity. A player's story off the court can matter just as much as what happens during the game. Reese has an opportunity to lean into who she truly is, not as Clark's counterpoint, but as Angel Reese, period. If she steps back into the spotlight, it has to be on her terms. She has the tools to turn this moment into a reset. The real question is, what will it take to rewrite the narrative and reclaim her place as a top-tier star?
You know, it's been must-see TV for sure.
Yeah, it's getting a little testy. I saw some of those guys going at it. Mark Walters, do you think he could change?
I think we can make that same offer because it won't have the same impact to them.
It's all smart moves. I see you that's what you do.
Lance Stevenson, Dwight Howard, it's great. Wesley Johnson's been great. Montrezl Harrell, been great. You know, the league has been, him execute. You know, he was able to execute with the Dodgers. So I'm confident he can execute.
The WNBA isn't designed to revolve around a single superstar. It thrives when multiple stars rise together. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark can both succeed, as long as they lean into what makes each of them different. And the league understands that. That's why it's pushing a broader range of talent, spotlighting players with distinct stories, personalities, and skill sets to expand its reach. Reese has everything she needs to flourish. What she needs now is separation, stepping fully out of Clark's shadow and reminding fans, brands, and the league why her presence matters. But this isn't just a setback. It's an opportunity, a moment to reset, refocus, and redefine her narrative. The question remains, will Angel Reese rise to meet it? Only time will tell.